tell us about the new album then. It's out on Monday.
Yeah. It's a collaboration with the legendary film composer Ennio Morricone, and he wrote all the scores to the spaghetti westerns like The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, A Fistful of Dollars, The Mission, Cinema Paradiso, and yeah, so we've made this album together. I spent the best part of last year out in Rome working with him, and it was just an incredible experience. His music is so inspiring and emotive, and then working with him so closely was wonderful. So there's the mixture of some Italian songs. So Tim Rice and Don Black, two top lyricists, have contributed lyrics, and there's a Portuguese song on there as well, which is one of my favourites, Amália por Amor. It was amazing working with such a legend.
Am I right in thinking it's the first time that he's put a vocal to his scores, as it were?
Yes, I think it's the first time he's sort of worked with an artist, like a singer in this kind of context.
And how did that come about?
He invited me out to Sicily to meet him about 4 years ago, and after hearing my voice, I think a friend of his played him my album, and he liked what he heard and was interested in working with me. And it's basically taken 4 years for this collaboration to happen. So I'm just thrilled. He's 82 years of age now. He sort of hardly needs to be sort of working, but he wanted to make an album with me, and it was a wonderful experience.
It's a fabulous piece of work. You're going to sing live for us as well. Are we good to know? Do you need a few minutes? We've just been speaking for a good 5 minutes.
Sip of tea, and then I'm good to go.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I'll just adjust the microphone.
Yeah, let's just take a few moments. James accompanying on the...
James Hayter on guitar.
Guitar, over there.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so Hayley, in your own time, just tell us what you're singing off the album.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
This is a song from my album Paradiso. It's called I Knew I Loved You. I knew I loved you before I knew you. The hands of time would lead me to an evening star watched from afar. It guided me here. It knew you'd be here. Now wrapped in moonlight, at last together, here in the incandescent glow, we are all we need to know, as we softly please each other, till the stars and shadows glow, and we sing. Without dreams among us, I knew I loved you before I found you. I knew I'd build my world around you. Now all my days and all my nights and my tomorrows will all begin and end with you. There we go.
Lovely. Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was gone then. I was certainly moved. Thank you very much, James and Hayley.
Thanks,
That
James.
was beautiful. That was beautiful. And interesting to watch you sing.
Really?
Yeah. Just, I afforded myself a little glance every now and again. I thought, don't want to stare, clearly.
Yeah.
But
I want to put her off.
No, absolutely not. No, now's not the time for photos.
It's funny how everyone's sort of like, they look away. They're like, I don't want to distract her or something.
But you are remarkably cool when you sing, aren't you? Almost as though you're on a stage. We've seen people before in this studio performing, and you can always put a cage around them, but you're looking around and you're observing James, and then you're into the song and everything else.
Yeah,
just interesting.
I mean, James is a great guitarist, so it's easy to kind of work in with him, and it's good. Yeah, we're enjoying it. Of course, the album's it's an orchestral album, so it's quite a different sound, but James has done a great job of sort of playing the orchestral part all on guitar.
Superb. That is fabulous. That is absolutely superb. What's next for you then, Hayley? You're touring this album?
Yeah, I'm in the UK for a little bit, just kind of doing, talking about the album, this kind of thing, getting the music out there, and then I'm across to continental Europe for the release, and then the States, and then I'm back in New Zealand for Rugby World Cup.
You're the voice of the Rugby World Cup.
Well, yeah, I guess something like that. I recorded the theme song "World in Union" for the broadcast, ITV broadcast, and then I'm heading out there for the final. I'll be singing at that one of the anthems. Hopefully my home team.
What is? It says ridiculous asking this quick because you're 24 years old. What is there left for you to achieve? Seriously,
really.
How big is this going to get? Where do you want to get to?
I'm really enjoying doing what I'm doing now, like all the gigs and the album making. But that's the thing with music. There's so much, there's a world of possibilities, really, and collaborating with Ennio Morricone obviously it's going to be hard to beat that. But I love the idea of collaborating with other artists, and just even when you songwrite, you just working with someone different, you never know what you're going to come up with. That's exciting, and there's lots of possibilities. So. And I hope to just sort of continue making music.
Because you're pretty unique, aren't you? Because you are popular, but you've stayed true to your roots, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So people kind of veer, and they're never happy in one place, so they'll change direction and try to cash in almost. But you're driving that.
Well, I think it's important to stick to what you're good at and what you feel comfortable, what you like, and feel comfortable with. I'm really comfortable in this sort of genre of music. Although having said that, in a way, I'm not really sticking to just one genre. I'm kind of, in my concerts, I'll do a classical piece, and then Ennio Morricone piece, and then maybe I'll throw in like a Kate Bush Wuthering Heights.
I saw it on YouTube.
It's just for just to spice things up. So it's good. Yeah, I don't feel restricted in any way. So I haven't felt the need to do anything crazy like rock album or something, punk rock album. Never say never.
Absolutely.
But no, there's a lot of room, to try new things and this kind of genre that I'm working in.
Yeah. Well, fabulous to meet you. Thanks
nice to meet you
for giving
too.
up part of your Tuesday and coming to see us.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thanks,
and all the best of luck with the album and everything else.
Thank you.